welcome back to PSA TV. This is the Wake Up Call. I'm your host, Christy Kali Singh. Now, over the weekend, you would have seen an article done, it actually has been trending on social media. A young man by the name of Josiah Thomas, who has cerebral palsy, who has done excellent in his CSEC examinations. He even had a broken leg. Special good morning to you, Josiah.
Good morning. Thank you all for having me today.
How are you this morning?
I'm very well this morning.
You are.
Very well, thank you.
And of course, congratulations to you on a job well done. Quite remarkable from you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, before we go any further, who is Josiah Thomas? Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I was born with cerebral palsy from birth, and doctor said that I will be unable to walk or talk. After some time, my mother got me into a special school in Port of Spain called Princess Elizabeth, where I stayed there for about until I was 6 or 7 years of age. Then I was transferred to Full RC School, which was located in the Rio Claro area. Mm-hmm. Then I stayed there for standard 5. I wrote essay and I passed for Rio Claro East Secondary School. Mm-hmm. After I wrote essay and I started secondary school, I spent my another 5 years in CFC and I came up with 6 subjects.
And how do you feel coming out with such a huge number of subjects, knowing that, you know, many people may see it as a challenge you have, but how do you feel coming out of CSEC with your results?
I feel very proud of myself because I didn't really think that I didn't limit myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And IT was one of the subjects you chose, not so?
Yes, yes.
I would have seen some pictures with your mom and you for your graduation. How has your support been so far?
It has been very, very sure. Everyone has supported me. Mm-hmm. My school friends, my family, even the staff of Rio Claro East has supported me throughout my 5 years. So, yeah.
And of course, let me just read to you just a quick excerpt from the Newsday article here, where it says that you went to school on a wheelchair, which his mom bandaged with leather after you fell through the worn material, and she traveled with him to and from their New Grand home to his Rio Claro school every day of the examinations because of the special bus, which was transported downtown. Before we went to a break, we were talking about the fact that your wheelchair was broken, and I'm seeing here the news they said that your mom had to bandage the wheelchair. If I could just read a little bit from the article, it says that your mom traveled with you to and from home every day because the special bus which transported you was down. Has that been an issue?
Yes, it has been an issue with traveling back and forth with where we didn't really used to use a wheelchair, but how I damaged myself, we have to walk on the road to reach on the junction to travel up the road. So it really has been a bit difficulty. But ever since the bus has stopped, it has continued to start back and so on.
No, I do hope that continues because, you know, we don't want to have somebody falling into that same position in the near future. Let me see here. Your mom, Sharon, she says that she's never seen you as a different person from your family, and peers also rallied around you to ensure that you were not treated as not normal.
Yeah.
Josiah, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an online trader.
An online trader. Now that's not so difficult in this day and age where you have quick access to technology at your fingertips. So I do hope, and I really do hope that, you know, you go forward and you push forward into making sure that your goal is a reality. What is your advice for younger kids who, you know, maybe not just wheelchair bounded, but perhaps they probably have cerebral palsy, you know, some little setback? What is your advice for those students?
Don't give up. Keep pushing forward, and don't take your disability and inability because if and don't leave God out. That's supposed to be my first answer. Do not leave God out because if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't know how far I would have reached today.
Yeah.
So keep pushing forward, keep God in prayer, and don't give up.
Yeah, I think you could not have said that better. Tell me something. How has your transition from schools been? You know, from primary school into secondary school. How has that been for you?
Well, in primary school, I used to have options, mostly down there calling me names, calling me bad names, and so on. People didn't want to change them, they wanted to rally around. But as I wrote essay and I get into Form 1, I made friends, and up to now we are still friends. And you can say that I had a better life in secondary school than in primary school, whereas so children picking on me in primary school, everyone see me as a normal person in secondary school.
Yeah. So let's say there was an instance where you were unable to probably attend classes. Were your peers willing to probably, you know, give you their notes or anything like that?
Yes, they will be willing to help me out with my notes. Like, for instance, I have a friend from since Form 1, and we will look out for each other. I will, every time she will call me and say, Josiah, I will not be coming to school. So I will go to school now and tell our form teacher, Miss Vicky, from Yoka East. They said, well, Miss, she said, be the case, my friend here will not be coming to school, and still be the same for me. If I have clinics, because I have a lot of clinics to go to, I will call her and say, hey, I will not be in school today, I have this clinic, I have that clinic. And she will do the same for me. So, and I will get a note from her or other students in the class.
Yeah. What would have led you to want to get involved in IT, and I know you want to get involved in computer studies as well. What would have, you know, led you to get involved in that?
Well, first of all, I love computer with a passion. If you ask any of my family members, even if they're having a problem, they need a computer to help them with their phone or whatever technology problem they're having.
Interesting.
My love for computer came from Mr. Karanji. He was my motivational speaker at my primary school, where he also suffered from cerebral palsy, and he has his own business in computer retail. So after seeing his story and hearing about his story, I got even more motivated into starting up my business. So after I get successful in my online trading, I would like to open up my own business in computer retail.
Oh, look at that. You've got it all planned out. You know, I always commend young people who have their goals set out. But, you know, it's one thing to have goals, but it's another to work hard and achieve them. But I've seen your passion, so I just want you to, you know, go out there, push hard and just achieve what you set out to do. Now, let's talk a bit about, you've been in several schools. Do you think that enough is being done for students like yourself?
To my knowing, well, to me, no, because it has very few schools that are wheelchair accessible.
Yeah.
Example, there's a Hindi school in Hindustan, New Zealand. There's a primary school there. There is community secondary, also wheelchair accessible, because I had a friend from St. Princess Elizabeth, and he was wheelchair bound, and he passed community secondary. And he told me that he had a great time there, good service. Everybody was willing to help him. So, my best advice, if anyone is listening out there, make places more accessible for people with disability, because there is a lot of people, parents, matter of fact, with differently abled children, who are willing to carry them to school, but the schools are not wheelchair accessible.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I mean, you have so much to offer, yet you could face a possible deterrent because of the inaccessibility by schools. And I do hope that, if anybody from the Education Ministry is listening to or viewing this program this morning, I do hope that, you take into consideration that you have needs just as much as any other student, but not because you're a special needs child, that means you have to be treated like, you're non-existent.
That's for sure.
Josiah, what are your hobbies?
Hobbies, well, computer. I like computers and technology. I do have a YouTube channel.
You do?
Yes, I have a YouTube channel. Right?
And what's your YouTube channel name?
Josiah A.M. Thomas.
Josiah A.M. Thomas. Interesting. Yes. And what do you blog about, or what do you vlog about? My bad.
Well, it's now kicking off.
Right.
But I do like daily just how it is to live with cerebral palsy. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people out there
who not aware.
Who are not aware and curious how it is to be living with cerebral palsy.
Yeah. And in your own opinion, how is it living with cerebral palsy?
I had to think about it, but it's not that easy, but it's kind of difficult as well.
Yeah, I would imagine it's not that easy. It would be challenging.
Yes, it would. Yes, it is challenging.
Yeah. Your wheelchair.
Yes.
I saw your mom. She repaired it a few times. Well. Do you probably think that someone could probably assist you in getting another wheelchair, or?
Yes.
What is your? I saw here that you're saying that you wanted an electronic wheelchair.
Yes. So I requested to see if I will be able to get an electronic wheelchair, because if I try propelling myself in a manual wheelchair, my hand intended to hurt me. So, whereas for electric wheelchair, I'll be able to use a joystick to get to my classes, but easier.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. And it sounds very easier.
Yes, because where I live, we have to walk out a long distance to reach out on the junction.
Oh. So,
it is not easy walking out the junction, walking out the road.
Yeah. It sounds tough. Gosh, I do hope that something falls into place there.
Yes.
And last but by no means least, have you celebrated? Have you gotten over the fact that you did so well in exams?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Yes, yes, I celebrated. My mom went out and bought a little ice cream for me, and we celebrated with the family. Mr. Lovell, Mr. Dr. Lovell,
Mm-hmm.
Francis came yesterday, paid me a visit. We talked, we chat. I showed him my YouTube channel, and he gave me a little prize, which was a new iPad. So I'm very thankful for that. I want to give out a special shout out to Mr. Derek Ramdat,
Mm-hmm.
who has put this into place for giving Mr. Lovell my name and my story to reach out to the people to say that don't give up on your differently able child. He
Yeah.
has he or she has potential. Just keep pushing forward and keep working to
Yeah.
work with your child.
And
Because
I think we all can take a page out of your book by not giving up. I know some of us, we
yeah,
just, one obstacle and that's it for us. Sometimes we think
yeah,
that we're, not good enough because of a lot of things. But I think we can all learn a lesson from you today.
yeah.
Josiah, your closing comments.
Mhm. Well, I would like to say keep pushing, keep working forward, don't give up, keep God in prayer all the time, and because even I, even the story has begun, the lady has also reached out trying to get attention. She has a daughter,
Yeah.
but she does call she as well. So that is what I'm aiming for, to bring all parents who are having difficulty with their children to come out and show all the interest that all they need help
Yeah.
and to get the necessary attention to with your child. So keep pushing forward, keep working with your children.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll definitely do that. And I do hope that you do the same as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Keep that hope. That is the only thing that keeps us alive sometimes and keeps us
Yes,
going
yes,
forward. Despite everything you have done, remarkable, defying all the odds, showing not just Trinidad and Tobago, but the world at large that you can do whatever you put your mind to doing.
yes, yes,
Josiah,
that is,
I want to thank you so much for chatting with us here this morning on the Wake Up Call on PSA TV. And I also want to wish you hearty congratulations once again on behalf of all of us here
thank you,
at PSA TV. So thank you so
thank
much.
you, thank you. It's been an honor to be on today.
Thank you
This
so
is,
much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
yeah, you too.
All right, so there we go. Just a quick conversation there with Josiah Thomas. He is, of course, a young man who hails all the way from Princestown, who has, once again, a broken leg, a broken wheelchair. Who knew? Who knew success would have been that much? And for those of you who are probably wondering what I'm talking about. It's a young man by the name of Josiah Thomas who hails from Princestown. 6 subjects under his belt, IT included. A young possible computer IT engineer on the grooming, you never know. But we do hope that all goes well for him. So this is PSA TV. We're going to toss to a really short break and come back with more. Stay with us.